Mr. GPS went through a lot of things last week. He went through things in threes, but now it looks like but this week he's going through another set of threes. That was one. Now, you were going to tell me about number 2 that involved. There's 2 things that involved your son. Yes.
Okay.
Start with that.
I was home putting in a vanity upstairs in my bathroom, and as I was grabbing some tools out of the shed, my son comes through the door with his little girlfriend and her sister. And, she comes in, hey, Mr. Chris, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Sweet girl, a little goofy, but she all right. She says, I wanted to make, lunch/dinner. I was going to make him some Alfredo. I said, okay, fine, no problem. I said, go on ahead, do what you got to do. I give her the pan that I want her to use. She can see, starts putting her ingredients together. And I said, I know I got to be around to keep an eye on this because you ain't going to burn my house down.
That's right.
Well, she pours the milk, pours the butter in, pours the milk in. I don't really see her grabbing too many spices, but they're teenagers. They don't.
Yep, it's the oodles and noodles era.
Y'all adding any chicken or shrimp to this? They said, no, it's just Alfredo. So I said, just noodles and sauce. Yeah, I said, oh.
First of all, you got to make a roux. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to let it go.
But either way,
listen,
it gets better.
I'm worried about them not burning down my house.
Yes, that's
We're not worried about what we would do.
Correct. Okay? Here's the best part. Continue, GPS.
So she starts putting stuff together. I'm looking at the pan. Fire shooting all out of the bottom and the sides of this thing.
Ooh.
Because the flame was up on 200. So I'm like, nah.
Marsh is like, what?
I said, this is an Alfredo sauce. I said, this is a delicate sauce. This is light. I said, all you need is a low flame. And the only thing you want to do right now, I said, see how you got this little skin forming on your milk right here? I said, you don't want that. I said, turn this thing down. I said, just keep this thing moving. That's all you want to do. Okay? Gotcha. I said, now when you get ready to go add your cheese, oh my God, I forgot the cheese.
Oh, Lord.
Go around the corner, get 2 things of Parmesan cheese real quick.
Woo.
He hops in the car, goes around the corner, comes back.
Lord Jesus.
Start adding the cheese. I said, all you got to do is figure out, how thick you want it to be.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
You can add one now, add one later, whatever it is. So, I go back upstairs, she's adding, and finally they got everything cooked up and plated up, and they're down here eating. Hey, Mr. Chris, you want something? I'll come down there and get something later. Don't worry about it. I want to see if y'all fall over at the table first.
There you go.
So I'm upstairs. I got the vanity in, and I realized I need a downspout extension. I hop in. I go upstairs and get dressed. I hop in the car. I drive straight to the store.
Yes.
I go in and pick up exactly what I need.
Yes.
I get in the car. I drive straight back here. If it was more than 25 minutes, I'd be surprised.
Okay.
However,
I
walk in the door. I look to the left, and I notice that the sister is asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
I look straight up the steps where his room is, and I notice that the door is closed.
Oh, shit.
Can I tell you I had graduated? When I tell you I really had an out-of-body experience, it was like, damn.
Oh, man. Oh, keep going, bro. Keep going.
So I said to myself, I could just holler. I said, I hope he hear me coming up these steps.
Oh, man.
So I'm stomping up the steps. Boom. I snatch the door open. Hey, I need to talk to you when you get a second. Now, mind you, he's sitting on the edge of the bed.
Okay.
She's sitting under the covers at the top of the bed.
Oh, boy.
So who knows what was about to happen.
Dry humping. Anyway. Sorry, dude.
I get him downstairs in the basement. I said, look, here's how we're going to do this. First of all, you don't ever do this when I'm not here.
Whoa.
Ever in life. If she says you did anything to her and her sister's here, that's an instant witness. Your ass goes to jail at the end of that conversation.
There you go. 100%.
Number one. Number two, if I'm here, or when I'm here, and you decide to have her over, You can take her upstairs to your room, but that room door stays open the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
But never, ever, ever when I'm not here. And when I'm here, that room door stays open. Now, you guys went out with church this morning. Y'all came back and had lunch. I said, y'all had a little fun. Now it's time for you to take her home.
Hallelujah. I've seen the light. All right, let me see. Marsha just has this look, she's done. She's done. Before we get into the wrath of Marsha, let's get into the voice of reason with Mr. Cortez.
Wow. I don't know if I could top that. Man. I'm being real.
Don't worry, your day's coming, buddy. I want to be right there.
Oh, man.
Woo, 10 years. 10 years.
Well, I don't have to worry about that happening at the Everett household for a couple of years.
10 years, maybe. 10 years.
You got some time, man. You know what? You have a partner at home. See, I don't. So... That's one of the reasons why he can kind of get away with this. However, I give him some parameters on it.
True.
Because let's be real, they pulling around in that car out there. It ain't nothing for them to pull over in the park. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. True, man.
Oh yeah, don't I know it, man?
It sounded like it was a very, very productive conversation, man, that you had with your son.
I would like to think so.
Very, very productive indeed. So.
Okay, number one, you hadn't set ground rules before he came home with this young lady, correct?
I had met her one time, but we never. It did not seem it was going there.
I take it as a no.
So I did not feel a need to, I wasn't thinking about it.
That means no.
How old is he? It was going there.
18.
I don't know who you think you're playing
He's 18.
with.
18.
Of course. So that means it's going to go there, regardless. They could be friends one minute and humping the next. So. Number one. Number two.
Is that how it goes?
Yes, that's how it goes. Number two, don't just use cheese in your Alfredo. Use some cream cheese too. It makes it creamier.
What the fuck?
Marsha,
and make a roux. Make a roux.
Let me tell you a little something, okay? I'm listening to these folks working with a budget of about $25.
You can make good Alfredo for $25. I'm gonna have to start.
You can have salmon in Alfredo.
Down at $9, and they was ready to stop there.
Oh Lord! Bro. All right, and number three, ain't nobody want to be doing nothing with the upstairs with the father home. I think your advice was sage, but I think you just need to tell them the pitfalls and keep it moving. Because if they're dating, then they're gonna want to do it.
GPS is the expert of being in some tight situations. So
obviously,
he knows the ins and outs of certain things and what to do. And when the cat's away, the mice will play. That's the old saying. But I'm sorry, GPS. It's just part of life. We did it. It's gonna happen. It's just one of those. It's the cycle of life. Just like Marsha said, it's the cycle of life. It just happens. But
I mean, we were opportunists.
Yes,
we were left alone. If we were left alone, we kind of became very crafty and very resourceful.
Oh man.
But I'm not surprised, man. It might have already happened even before you had that talk with him. It probably happened already, man.
Which is why the sister was asleep on the couch.
She was a lookout. Was she Jack? The sister was supposed to be the early alarm system.
I know, right?
Sister was supposed to, yes.
Yo, your dad's coming. Your dad's coming.
Ashley got fired, man, because if I would have had you guys as my wingman, you would have been like, Cortez, man, get it's somebody down here, man. You would have told me.
Yo, your mom's coming. Your mom's coming, man. Yo, hurry up.
And then she was eating. The sister sleeping on the couch was probably eating your food, man.
She caught the itis. She caught the itis and couldn't keep watch. That's beautiful.
I'm not